This is a video that honestly really pains me to make. I believed in Sonic Rumble. I was so excited for its release. I thought it was the game we needed for this platform battle royale subgenre. I enjoyed Fall Guys, I enjoyed Stumble Guys, but I wanted more, and it looked like with Sonic we were finally going to get that, right? Well, we're 3 months into the game being out, and there are a ton of glaring issues and things unaddressed, community feedback that has not been properly heard and worked to satisfy, right? And it's tough because for any live service game, they need to be on top of things, especially on release. We saw this with High Guard. People were saying, oh, 3v3, like, the map's too big. Instantly, within days of release, they're like, okay, here's a 5v5 mode. And I've seen some feedback, you know, some people are saying, okay, 4v4 is probably the sweet spot. Anyways, we're going to get into all the glaring issues that Sonic Rumble had. I'll get into my and others' personal ones, but first we'll start with the most loud, glaring one. And that's the pricing. Before the game released globally, the Sonic Rumble team got a ton of feedback about how the skins were too expensive. And they are. $46 or a touch above that still for a legendary skin is just, it rubs people the wrong way, and just on global release, it turned a lot of people off from the game. They just couldn't do it, right? And the dev response to this seems to be no longer selling skins for $999, just doing $729, and kind of on the back end making it so you get more red rings, but only like the most dedicated players will even notice or enjoy that. This doesn't satisfy the on-the-fence players that were turned off by these expensive skins, right? So the move from the jump should have been giving red rings to people that already made purchases and then lowering prices. And what they could have done is remove the Omni Fragments part, the bonus, and just lower prices overall. Because Omni Fragments, they disappear and people have gripes about that. There's just a ton of good faith moves they could have done to address things, and they should have done it fast. These live service games, like, you have to act fast with these. And this is like the main pain point that turned a lot of people away from Sonic Rumble. And the thing is, they were getting feedback from the pre-release, from the pre-global release. So first, they fumbled there, and that's the biggest thing for most people. I had people coming into my stream chat going, Devin, is it true? And I don't even mind the price personally. I was like, okay, you can grind for red rings, top it off if you want, get what you want eventually for free. But it scared a lot of people away, you know? And I wanted to see this game succeed, so that's what they should have done from the jump. Just make people happy, you know? Get the free press, get the free earned media, the good publicity, you know? And before I get into all the things that I think would have helped the game, I do want to talk about like some positives. Like, the music's great, I enjoyed the gameplay, I came up with like a fun format, the 2v2 tournaments. Like, this game has so much potential, and it really like pains me to make this video at all. Like, I'm not a complainer, you know? I want to just provide solutions for how to make the game better, but at this point it kind of feels like it's too late, and it just hurts because like I really believed in this game. You know, I'm even in the Sonic Rumble creator program, which, by the way, like, please don't shoot the messenger. Like, I will always keep it real with my people. I have for the last 7 years as a creator, and I will no matter what creator program I'm in. Point blank, Bariana. And yeah, like, before I get into all the things that they needed fixing, like, there's genuinely a lot to enjoy about this game. Squads was great, all kinds of good levels with different music, and the variations of music, if it's like a round 1 or round 2 or a final, like Chef's Kiss, a new BioLizard jazzy theme, like, hello, so good. Genuinely grateful that we got this, but it just, again, pains me that the devs haven't properly made the right actions to respond to community feedback. So, let's get into it. First, I and many others asked the team to make squads permanent. Like, please make squads permanent. Fall Guys has a ton of modes that are permanent like that, right? And currently the only permanent mode is either the quick 1-round match, which you do like 3 of, or the free-for-all like 32-player rumble. So your options are like to try and win versus your friends if you're queuing with people. I want to win with my friends, you know what I'm saying? It's a huge missed opportunity because in Fall Guys, people do like long win streaks, duos, trios, squads, people go for like world record, or even just casually streamers do that with their viewers, yeah? It's just a net positive. The only argument I could like think of against it is that there isn't enough players, but easy for one, fill up the lobbies with bots, which they already do, and two, it's kind of a chicken and the egg situation. By having more permanent modes and more options, and especially like I was saying with streamers going for long runs with their friends, you would end up with more active players, because this is exactly what stopped me from playing the game more, and why I gave this feedback publicly and privately several times, bro. Like, the fact that it's still not permanent really bugs me, and I just, again, I was rooting for the game. That, and in my opinion, there should have always been a permanent boss as well, and then you just rotate between the bosses. Boom, easy. Also, real quick, they could have even, like, kept the amount of free red rings you get the same, rather than increasing it, and just lowered the price of things, you know? Player base would have been happy, for real. There's also like a number of little quality of life improvements that this game desperately needs. For example, a lot of streamers like have been asking for more space in the friends list, which I get there might be technological limitations to, but at least like have a way for people to invite them to their lobby so that we don't need to have them as a friend, you know? Like, boom, okay, that's one. Another is the custom matches, the private lobbies, right? As it stands right now, you have to re-host the entire lobby just to change the level. Like, what are we doing here? We gotta fix that, right? That's so inconvenient for streamers, and, you know, there's like people looking to do giveaways or tournaments or just for funsy games, and yeah, having to rehost all the time is just really inconvenient. Also, something that I was asking for is the ability to toggle action skills on and off. Stumble Guys has this, Sonic Rumble needs this. Some people aren't a fan of action skills. I think, you know, we should allow for events and streamer things with or without them. You know, like let creators choose, and that would be a really healthy environment, having creators with tournaments and whatnot, not only promoting the game, but keeping people engaged with the game, you know? Also, another big pain point is team games. In ring survival and even squads where it's like 8v8 and whatnot, like, Fall Guys has gotten the feedback for many years that they hate the RNG of team games. Like myself and many others, it's like, oh, you know, I lost the coin flip of 16 versus 16 where I have no control. And Fall Guys for a bit hit the sweet spot of like, okay, team games are only 4v4 or 8v8 in squads, which is, you know, not very cash money, but it's doable, it's workable. So it's like, Fall Guys has gotten this feedback for years, and Sonic Rumble just is behind the times, I guess. Like, it's very unfortunate, and it's another reason I stopped playing the game as much. It's like, I got tired of these coin flips and missing out on finals because of team games, you know? Besides that, there are some things that people want, like maybe nerfing Charge Blast a little bit, but I'm kind of okay with that. There does have to be a best action skill, you know? I'm okay with action skills being busted as long as there's a number of them that are busted. There's more for sure in the public Discord and privately that people have given feedback on, and it just, none of this has been addressed. And it really pains me as someone that wanted to see the game succeed. I really did. And like, I was kind of forced as a creator, because I also enjoy Marvel Rivals. It's like night and day. Like, Marvel Rivals is just a way bigger game, getting monthly updates, even sometimes more frequent than that, in between every month, with a whole new character and, you know, massive player base. It's like, as someone that is a creator as a second job, which is part of how I provide for myself, my daughter, my dog, and cat, like, I would be throwing as a creator if I stuck with Sonic Rumble, and that is really unfortunate, because I found a lot of fun in the game, especially hosting my 2v2 format, like, tournament. So much fun, like, peak, you know? So, yeah, like, just put in the comments if there's any feedback that you guys can think of. I think, personally, it's already too late. I hate to be a doomer about it. I'm not typically a doomer, but I do think it's kind of too late. But if the Sonic Rumble team really wants, like, a revival for their game, I don't know if they have the budget for it or whatnot, but you gotta address these things. And then from there, you would probably want to do some content creator collabs to hype the game up. Let people know, hey, we fixed all these glaring issues. Have a laundry list of dev bullet points. And then people would look at this game more optimistically, you know? Because it is a good game at its core. I enjoy it. The music's great. I just wish these pain points had been addressed months ago, bro. Months ago. And yeah, again, like, I want the game to succeed. I fear it's already too late, and I've already had to move on to other games, and so have many others, and if you look at the Twitch category, it's not looking too healthy, and the player base numbers, I just don't think it's sustainable, so bums me out to see how things went. And, you know, the devs, they better learn from this, and any, like, prospective live service game devs, like, take notes. You know, you gotta listen to your own community, do adjustments fast, patches fast, listen to your community fast. And if anyone from the Sonic Rumble team is watching, like, again, I genuinely enjoy the game. I appreciate what y'all made and brought to us. I just really wish you guys were faster and actually implemented these updates that a lot of people were asking for. And if this game is gonna start being on the up and up again, like, I will gladly be there, you know? Especially if you guys just implement these changes, like, I will be there to support out of principle, you know? I will be like, guys, like, they listen, you know? I would be excited, and I would give it a try again, you know? So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Again, feel free to put, like, any suggestions in the comments, because maybe it's not too late. I don't know. But if it is too late, I think all of these things are good notes for a future platform battle royale, because I know it's a matter of when, not if, that we get a Mario Party Fall Guys style game that's a battle royale that is like a headliner again, that there's big tournaments for, you know, like Fall Guys in the early days. I want that kind of game again. I will 1000% be there for that game. I would like it to even be Sonic Rumble, you know, but who knows? Maybe not in this timeline. Maybe not. That's about all I can think of for now, for today. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I really hope this video gets to the right people, and I hope some good, positive changes can come to Sonic Rumble before it's too late, if it's not too late already.